for tonight's game for Chattooga County, number 8, Devon Herrick. Also number 55, Preston Wooden. For Northwest, number 76, Silas Herod, and number 84, Jackson Weaver.
Sorry about the weird camera movement. We're trying to fix it up here a little bit.
Chattooga County won the toss, they deferred, and they will be kicking off to our Bruins.
Get there.
Don't forget now, the band's having the 50-50 draw. Go down to the fence down there and get your ticket and have a chance to win half of the pot at halftime. Also, the Bruins would like to wish Jack Brooker a happy 92nd birthday tomorrow. He has been here as long as the field has.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Region 7 AA Sports, and that is Northwest Whitfield. The Bruins 1-2 rolling out, and there are your Chattooga Indians 0-1, sidelined for 2 weeks by a COVID scare. Had a player, one of their starting center, had to go spend a little time in the hospital getting over the COVID virus, but now the Indians are back in action here at Northwest Whitfield to take on the Bruins. Region 7 Quad A, the Bruins are 1-2 after a triple overtime opening weekend loss to Cahola Creek, followed up by a big win over Gordon Central, and then a one-point thriller, a loss to North Murray. So the Bruins are looking pretty good, and the Indians, we don't know a lot about right now. The Indians sidelined for a while without any action and two brand new quarterbacks. The Indians got a lot of questions to answer, and we're going to see if they can do that here in Tunnel Hill, Georgia, just outside of Dalton.
I'm getting silent. Yeah. We're just saying why.
Kicking off for Chattooga County will be Caroline Hodges.
Senior kicker Caroline Hodges to put this one in play, and the Indians are fired up for action here. Been a while they've been off the field, and they're kind of itching to pull the trigger, and that can lead to a lot of adrenaline and a quick deflation. The Indians were really good in their first 2 quarters of play against Adairsville the opening weekend, putting up a 0-0 score or really falling apart in the second half, losing eventually 35-14. And there is the kickoff. High pooch kick fielded at the 20.
Ray Morrison on return down to about the 30-yard line. Northwest
nice.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Takedown from Jalen Johnson, number 2. The big rangy 6'2" senior wide receiver. 2-sport athlete. Johnson had some big plays against Adairsville, and the Indians are going to need him here today. Right away, it's a quarterback keeper met in the hole. There's Carter Lowenberg in on the tackle. Stop for about a 1-yard gain. Devin Heroach and Carter Lowenberg teaming up for that one. And he's going to the air, and big play there. Almost picked off by Sean Lester. Number 25, LaShawn Lester, laid out for that one. Almost had a pick. That's going to be an incompletion on second and 8, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long. Another pass. Big hit over the middle. Looked like number 22, Rowan Burdick, made the stop, but not before Booker picked up the first down on that completion. Another pass. Big hit over the middle. Down the left side of the sidelines, that was a big pass that falls incomplete. Decent pickup brought down by Billy Settlemore, number 6 on the carry. Adrian Reyes, senior tailback, powerful runner. Nowhere to go there. Looked like number 4 on the tackle. That was Nick Hester coming up along with Carter Lowenberg. 4th. They're going to give him a first down. No need to measure that one, says the refs. They're going to move the chains. That's the second first down here from the Bruins on this opening drive. They're out just across midfield to the Chattooga 48-yard line. Quick pass. Number 7 on the receiver, Braxton Floyd. Booker settling into a rhythm early here. You can tell this team has 3 games under their belt already, and their offense is clicking. That was a 7-yard pickup on the play. Second and a long 3. He's going right back to the air. The slant bobbled and dropped. That could have been ugly. Big Ray Morrison there, the intended receiver, just couldn't get his hands on that one. That's a costly drop there by Morrison. That was probably 6. Sean Lester and Rowan Burdick deep in the backfield for the Indians. But Booker may be content to just stick with it. He's got a man wide open underneath and again dropped. Looked like number 6 was the intended. Braden Morrison, number 18, was the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up 4th and 4 and a punting situation. Finally, the Indians hold on 3rd down and force a punt.
Back deep will be number 4, Nick Hester. Also back deep, number 23, Russell Nicholson.
line drive knuckleball punt fielded at the 14 by Nick Hester, and Hester is around the outside. That could be trouble. Big run back. Nice return from Nick Hester from the 15 to the 38-yard line.
Chattooga had the ball first down and 10 from their own 37.
No traction for Hester, and that's going to be a 1-yard loss on the play.
Mays in on the tackle.
Lester hitting the backfield, but bounces outside all the way out across the 50-yard line to the 47-yard line of the Bruins. And that's going to be an Indian first down. What looked like a tackle in the backfield for a nice 2 or 3 yard loss. Lester shakes off the tackle, turns into a big gain and a first down for the Indians. First time for the Indians tonight, first possession. And they're in Bruin territory here. Pitch to Lester. Lowers the boom. Picks up a few on the play. Maybe a 1 yard.
Tackle by a host of Bruins on the defensive line.
The lateral movement here from the Bruins defensive line is pretty strong. They're trying to shut off this chance for the Indians' speed to get outside. Hester and Lester both are a threat once they break the containment and get outside. So the Bruins are really trying to focus on that right now. 2nd and 9 for the Indians. Looks like they're going to go fake it to the fullback, and there goes Hester. He's broke a tackle, broke another tackle. Hester was looking for one more block. Breaks that one there. Could be a flag on the play. And it's going to be blocking the back. Holding against Chattooga. Nice run from the sophomore QB Nick Hester. It's going to be negated by a hold on the Indians. Same problem the Indians had against the Daresville, self-inflicted wounds and mistakes. These costly penalties backing the Indians up. Looking at 2nd and 20 now.
Ball's back on Chattooga's 43-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 20 for the Indians.
It's a nice play-action fake to the fullback, and Hester had a lot of running room, shook 2 tackles, and then kind of broke some ankles down the left side of the line, and he was about 1 block short of a touchdown on that one.
Timeout, Chattooga.
And the Indians are going to burn a timeout here to kind of regroup, shake off that mental fuzz. Obviously, the Indians are in quite a funk. In addition to having a teammate sent to the ICU up at Erlanger for COVID conditions, the Indians head coach Sean Peak had to deal with the passing of his father unexpectedly this week, non-COVID situation. But they're tragedy has left the Indians kind of a little shaken and trying to regroup. And Coach Peak is out here manning the sidelines today after saying goodbye to his father yesterday. Second and 20 here for the Indians. Fake handoff to the inside, and Hester's going to keep it. Pick up about 6, maybe 7 on the carry. He's going to be down to the 49-yard line. Give him a 6-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 3rd and 13. No play clock on the field here, so kind of they're definitely pushing this one.
3rd and 13 for Chattooga. The ball resting on their own 49.
Looked like Brody Mobbs on the end around. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards on that. I think they're going to give him forward progress out to the 47-yard line of the Bruins. So they're going to hold there on 3rd down, and force a punt situation for the Indians. Keep in mind the Indians are without starting center, so making some adjustments on the O-line.
Hester back to punt for the Indians. He'll be standing on his own 40-yard line.
Could tell somebody got a hand on that one, but not a good punt. Was definitely blocked.
Got a little hand on the football. Northwestern had the ball 1st down and 10 from their own 48 or 38-yard line.
So the Indians get about 10 yards on that punt, and it's 1st down for the Bruins. And there comes Rowan Burdick with a hit to finally bring him down, but not before number 1, Ray Morrison, picks up another 1st down.
Ray Morrison in on the carry, and it's another.
First down for Brooker at his own 49, and a lot of penetration on that one, but the Indians couldn't quite get there. The run out to about the 46-yard line. Adrian Reyes again making positive yardage. Almost a delayed handoff that time. The rush went right by him, and he picked up a good 5 yards on 1st down. Bruins doing a good job to stay ahead of the chains here on their early downs. Reyes in motion. It's going to be a keeper from Brooker, and Brooker makes it out. Enough for a 1st down inside the 40 before being brought down by, looked like Nick Hester and Devin Hirochin on the tackle. We got a holding penalty on the Bruins here. That's a costly penalty on a nice 2nd down run from Brooker. the passing game early on the first drive for the Bruins, really forced the linebackers and defensive backs to start watching for that run, and now they're gashing the middle. Brooker looks to the air, got a man open, and missed tackle. Second 50-yard touchdown pass from Brooker to Ray Morrison. Owen Brooker hit Ray Morrison on the run, and Morrison high step through 2 tackles there and was gone to the house. 6-0 Bruins. Ray Morrison listed at 6'2", 180, but he looks like a solid 180, and he's definitely got some wheels. Excellent run after the catch for Morrison there.
Ball's up and good. 3:50 to go here in the first quarter to score.
And Grant Holder splits the uprights for the PAT, and it's 7-0 Northwest Whitfield here late into the first quarter. And after a blocked punt, picking up 10 yards on the punt, the Indians now turn over 7 points. They had a shot there with the holding penalty and got caught looking for the run, and the slant got him. Really good offensive play calling here from the Bruins early. They're mixing things up between their quarterback keepers, the runs in the middle, their sweeps, and the slant routes are just eating the Indians up right now. Indians are trying to get a little regrouped on their special teams kickoff return. They were really suffering on the kickoff return against Adairsville. 0 yards, had 6 chances to return kicks and had 0 return. And here's the high pooch that worked so well against them. That pooch kick just killed the Indians against Adairsville and kind of caught them off guard there. Sean Lester snatched it up and made something positive out of it.
Cameron Collins in on the tackle.
The Indians setting up shop. Not bad field position here at their own 36-yard line. In motion, but they tried to run it up the middle. Devin Heroach hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Heroach on the carry, tackle made in by Jax Brooker.
No room to run for Nick Hester. Forced out of bounds there. Probably a 1-yard loss on that. You're going to make it 3rd and 11. And the Indians' offensive woes continue here. Besides the sporadic busted play where they go for big yardage, the Indians have yet to put together just a consistent offensive production. Quarterback Nick Hester last year was a fab freshman, put up a lot of numbers as a receiver, and he's moved to quarterback now with no experience at the position. He's relying on his legs, trying to slow down that rush with a hard count. The Bruins do not bite.
Delay a game against Chattooga County.
And delay a game against the Indians. No play clock out here to see, and Hester, a young, inexperienced quarterback, he's got no way to tell. Third and 16 now for the Indians. The Indians do not want to have to punt from back here, trying to just gain any sort of positive yardage. It's going to be a snag by Brody Mobbs. Picked up the 6 yards they lost and maybe another yard. Let's see if they give him 7 yards on the reception. Maybe give him 6, yeah, maybe 7 yards, make it 4th and 9, a long 9. Another punting situation.
4th down and about 9 for the Indians. Floyd and Gray will be back for the Bruins.
Here you have Burdick into long snap and the quarterback Hester into punt. That's a knuckleball there, turning end over end. It's going to be a hopper. Takes a good Indians roll.
Northwest will take over 1st and 10.
And Burdick's going to down this one at the 20. That is a really good job flipping the field by quarterback Nick Hester, kicking that one. And there's Rowan Burdick. Number 23 on the carry, Cameron Collins. 2-yard loss. What a play from Burdick. And I think that the defense is really going to have to step up here and try to shut this Bruins attack offense down. That's a good way to do it on 1st down, going backwards. Brooker's been really good about gaining positive yards on 1st down, but that was nowhere to go for Collins. Textbook tackle for Burdick. And wide open down the side.
Blake Morrison in on the reception for Northwest.
And a little extracurricular activity over there.
Braden Morrison with the reception. He's knocked out of bounds. Let's see what the penalty is going to be.
Going to be a little conversation going on to see what happened here.
Personal foul against Chattooga.
This is Braden Morrison on the reception. Nice catch and run. It was kind of slipped behind the corner. We got personal fouls against both teams. Looked like Burdick made the tackle a little late there, and Morrison wasn't happy about it. Stood up and hit him with the football, and Burdick had a little shove back. So a little action led to the end result is going to be a first down for the Bruins at the Chattooga 34-yard line.
And it's another.
Inside handoff to Reyes. Big gain on first down.
Reyes in on the carry for the Bruins up to about the 24-yard line.
Brought down by Mobbs and Burdick.
Mobbs in on the tackle for the Indians. And it's another.
And the inside run is there. The Indians now worried about that outside passing game. And Brooker's going to keep this one. Pick up a few more.
Owen Brooker in on the
Looked like
carry.
Zayden Perry there along with,
Perry on the tackle.
I think it was Xander Cook getting in on that one, getting a hand on him.
That's the end of the first quarter. Your score: Northwest 7, Chattooga County 0.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter here. 7-0 Bruins.
The Bruins want to thank Town Hill First Baptist Church for providing the pregame meal before tonight's game. Also, the Bruins would like to thank Associates in Orthopedic and Sports Medicine for all they do to support Northwest Athletics. Julian Peoples Funeral Home is proud to be its corporate sponsor of the Northwest Bruins for over 25 years. We are your hometown funeral home who cares about you and your family. Don't forget you can watch the playback of Bruin football show on Thursday night on nhsfootball.net. We'd like to thank Hampton Medical Center and our athletic trainer, Lauren Easter, for providing sports medicine coverage to Northwest Athletics. Hampton Sports Medicine has been an important part of Bruin athletic success.
Coach Peak trying to settle down his guys over there, getting a little rowdy, a little chipper. Going on 3 weeks without football action. Indians are just a little too excited to get some contact going, and Peak trying to settle them down. Brooker rolling out. Got a man. Nobody open. He just kind of threw that one away.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 5. Bruins been pretty good on 3rd down tonight.
Brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Bruins. The ball on their own 19-yard line. And Brooker's going to go to the air. The slant route's there. Burdick there to make the tackle. Wrestle down. Looked like number 7 on that catch, Braxton Floyd. First down and 10 for the Bruins. The ball's resting on the 11-yard line of Chattooga County.
Looked like a little motion there, little early movement.
Flag on the play. I think you'll legal motion against Northwest.
Yep, false start on the Bruins. Big first down reception there. Could have been another busted run. Burdick was there to make the stop, but it was a first down. So now they're, after this penalty, the Bruins are looking at 1st and 15. Lined up on the 15-yard line now. Brooker going right to the air, corner pass. He's got a man deep. Just overthrew his guy. That looked like busted coverage to me. He was wide open. Again, really good play calling here from the Northwest offensive staff. They've got the Indians defense on their heels. Now 3rd and 15. 2nd 15. And the slant route's there. Braxton Floyd on the reception. Touchdown pass for Brooker. Holding call is going to bring that one back. Great run after catch from Braxton Floyd, and that touchdown is going to be wiped off. Wiped off the board with another holding penalty. Backing him up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to line this one up all the way back outside the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Screen passes there again. Hit in the backfield by Nick Hester was there to slow him up, and Hiroch came in to finish that one off.
Ray Morrison on the reception.
No gain on the play, and that's going to be 3rd and 16 now. Let's call it 3rd and 20 from the 21. And false start again by the Bruins. Now it's the Bruins getting a little hasty. A lot of success early in the air here for Brooker and the Bruins air attack, so the guys are getting just a little itchy trigger finger there to try to get in the end zone again. 3rd and 25 now. The Bruins were all the way down near the 10-yard line. They're backed up now. Sitting at the 25. Brooker, a lot of time in the pocket. Hit there by Xander Cook. Forced fumble. Forced fumble from Xander Cook coming in defensive end. Nice play by the Indians defensive front there. It has been a quiet night for them so far. These guys were really overwhelming against the Adairsville offensive line in the first. Against the Adairsville offensive line in the first half, but they kind of wilted a little bit as the game went on. 4th and 27. All the way out near the 30 at the 29-yard line. Too far for a field goal. Too close for a punt. Brooker's going to go for it. And looked like they called a time. No. Lined up in the neutral zone there. Offsides on the Indians. I think the Zebras are enjoying being a real part of this game here tonight.
Fourth down for the Bruins, ball racing on the 24-yard line of Chattooga.
And there's Xander Cook in the backfield, wraps him up and brings him down. Second big play in a row from Xander Cook.
He'll take over first down and 10.
And the Indians' offense could not have hoped for a better performance by their defense. After the touchdown pass back to Braxton Floyd was wiped off the board by a holding call, in comes the defensive front, the front three, and they just put the pressure on Brooker. Backed the Bruins up and took over on downs at their own 35-yard line. Indians now trying to find some magic here. And there's the pitch to Lester. And Lester may have found his wheels. Made a couple guys miss. Big run. Big run from Lester all the way down across midfield to the 38-yard line. The Indians' rush attack has got to be an important part of their arsenal here tonight, because the passing game, their last game, went 2 for 5 with 2 picks. And looks like now the illegal substitution on the Indians. Was that?
Penalty against Chattooga County. Brings up first down and 15.
Yeah, illegal substitution broke the huddle with too many men.
43-yard line of Northwest.
5-yard penalty for the Indians now. First and 15. Little trickeration there by the Indians. Got a man deep, and Hester just kind of overshot the receiver. Incomplete pass is going to bring up second and 15.
Number 22, verdict, incomplete. Devin Hirochin on the carry for the Indians. Tackles made in there by number 46, De La Paz, and also number 58, or 54, correction, Gan Gomez.
And there's the pitch to Lester. Lester trying to get outside. And looks like there's a flag on the play. In the area of a block in the back. And holding is the call. And Lester made it out. Picked up about 4 on the play, but that hold is going to back him up 10 yards from the spot. And that should be all the way back to the 48-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 49-yard line now. It's going to be 3rd and 22 yards from the 49.
Brings up 3rd down and 21 for the Indians.
Got a man open. Can't get the ball. Oh, Brody Mobbs just dropped that one. The defense was all over Hester. Tried to roll out and had a kind of a drag route going from Burdick and Mobbs. Tried to hit Mobbs underneath. Nothing doing. Incomplete pass. Brings up 4th and 21. And that's a high, short punt down right about the – it's going to take a good Indian bounce at the 20 all the way down to the 5-yard line.
The ball's down at about the Bruin 5-yard line.
I tell you what, Nick Hester is going to look like quite the punter after this game.
In the first half, Northwest leads by 7. Officials timeout.
Officials timeout on the field, and the Bruins are setting up with 95 yards ahead of them for another score. But the Indians' defense held tight here, and it is still 7-0 with 7 minutes remaining in the opening half. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Region 7 AA Sports action here as the 0-1 Chattooga Indians have traveled up the Tunnel Hill to take on the Northwest Whitfield Bruins, 1-2 in Region 7 Quad A. This Region 7 AA Sports live streaming action brought to you by the Crushed Tomato on the Square in Lafayette, Georgia. If you guys haven't been down to see Tyler and Natalie at the Crushed Tomato, you need to make a point to go see them. Great pizza, great food, great service on the Square in downtown Lafayette. And tomorrow, on the anniversary of 9/11, the Crushed Tomato will be hosting free Brownie Sundays for all first responders. So if you are a first responder out there, be sure to swing by and be honored and respected and treated to a Brownie Sunday at the Crushed Tomato. And the screen pass was complete to look like number 1, Ray Morrison. Morrison picks up quite a few. I think they're going to mark him down right around the 15. Maybe a yard shy of the first down. So it's going to be a 9-yard pass to Ray Morrison on their own 5-yard line. The Bruins comfortable enough to throw a screen pass and gain 9. Man in motion. Brooker's going to keep it right up the middle.
Owen Brooker up to about the 25-yard line.
Nice little run. Brooker picks up a good.
Brings up 2nd down and 1.
Going to call it another 9-yard pickup. Second and 1 here now for Brooker. At the 24-yard line, and he's going to go deep. Got a man. Oh, Ray Morrison was in the flats and in and out of the hands.
Ray Morrison incomplete.
Third and short. I think you can look for the quarterback keeper here. Brooker's been really good about gaining positive yardage. And Reyes will take the handoff.
Reyes in on the carry across the 25-yard line, up about the 27.
That was Caden Ramsey. Caden Ramsey on the carry. Picks up the first down and maybe a few more inches. Caden Ramsey, number 5 on the carry. First down for the Bruins. Steady moving the football. Handoff again. And there is Carter Lowenberg in the backfield. Looked like Reyes on that carry lost a yard. Carter Lowenberg, Billy Settlemore, and Xander Cook, you've already seen a good bit of here. The front 3 make up the Indians' defensive line unit. With a 3-man rush, they've been putting pressure on, but the slant route just deadly here. Connected again to Braxton Floyd. No, that was number 18, Braden Morrison, on the reception. Braden Morrison picks up about 7.
The Roach on the tackle for the Indians.
Going to be 3rd and a long 4 here for the Bruins. The slant and the screen pass have been here all night long, and they're set up for a good screen right now, and he's going to go right to it. All the receivers out front blocking. Oh, my goodness. Rowan Burdick there again for a big tackle. Morrison blown up on the sidelines, but not before he picked up another Bruins first down.
First and 10 for the Bruins, the ball resting on their own 45-yard line.
Brooker got a little counter set up there, going nowhere.
Reyes on the carry, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Lowenberg and Devin Hiroch in on the stop. A lot of nerves going down there on the field now. The Bruins have been really successful moving the ball, but here with under 4 minutes remaining in the half, it's still just a 7-0 ball game. Brooker going to the air. The slant was
pass intended to Floyd, incomplete.
Incomplete pass on the play. Brings up 3rd and make it 2nd and 10. That's 3rd and 10 now on the incomplete pass. Screen is in, set up again.
Ray Morrison in on the tackle.
Morrison picks up the first down. A lot of talking going over here. And looks like there's going to be a personal foul on this one.
And all of a sudden, flags started flying everywhere. Let's see what we got.
Looks like both sidelines are going to try to calm the troops here a little bit. Although I think it's probably the fans that need the most calming. Rowdy bunch here in Tunnel Hill, Georgia, getting a taste of it. The hometown crowd cheering on the Bruins here with a 7-0 lead. A lot of extracurriculars happening.
Personal foul against Chattooga and unsportsmanlike conduct against Somerville.
It looks like like it was Carter Lowenberg on the tackle, but I'm not sure the extracurricular activity afterward got a little rowdy there, and a lot of players got involved, but it was I think it was Carter Lowenberg that caught the referee's eye and ended up being the player selected today to depart the field. That is a big loss for the Indians here. Lowenberg has been making several plays and is the key component to the defensive line interior. And the Tunnel Hill crowd is glad to see the departure of Carter Lowenberg. But Sean Peak, head coach for the Indians, not happy about the call. He's pointing out that both teams been a little rowdy here tonight. I've noticed that all of this action here and an extracurricular has been happening on the Northwest Whitfield sidelines, where all the sideline bench players could get a couple whispers in the ears of the guys making the tackles out there. He's just confirming that the personal fouls were against Chattooga, and both personal fouls will be marked off. That's 30 yards of penalties there, and Lowenberg gets the thumb.
Northwest will have first down and 10 from the Indians' 14-yard line.
Starting on their own 5-yard line, aided by 30 yards of penalties there. The Bruins now inside the red zone. Brooker in the shotgun with 4 receiver split. And he's got a man in the screen. Missed tackle, and touchdown Bruins.
Touchdown, Hudson Gray, give him 6.
Looked like Ray Morrison on the slant from 14 yards out. Nice pitch and catch from Brooker and Morrison here tonight.
Holder will be attempting the extra point. Holding will be Floyd.
The Indians got a hand on that one. Blocked PHE.
3 minutes, 16 seconds to go here in the first half. Your score, Northwest 13, Chattooga 0.
That was number 22, Rowan Burdick on the block, PHE. Keeping this one a 13-0 ball game here with 3 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back deep for Chattooga will be number 4, Nick Hester. Number 25 will be LaShawn Lester. And number 2, Jalen Johnson. Holder will be kicking off for the Bruins.
Deep kick, and it's going to be out of bounds. That is illegal procedure on the kickoff. And the Indians will get good starting position here late in the second quarter. The Indians are going to elect to make them kick again. Not a bad move when you got some speedsters back there. So backing it up from the 40 to the 35, and Bruins kick again. Grant Holder with a nice deep kick there, but it went out of bounds at the 10 on his first attempt. He's going to pooch this one here. Fielded by Sean Lester on the run. Lester wrestled out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And there is a flag on the play. We would expect nothing less at this point.
First down and 10 for the Indians. Ball resting on their own 43-yard line.
Face mask on the offense. Very interesting call to see a face mask on the offense. Looked like it was a face mask on the ball carrier. Usually they call that a stiff arm, but not always. And that is going to negate, with 15 yards, a big run back by Lester. And the special teams woes continue here for the Indians.
Pass intended to Jalen Johnson.
The quick pass to Jalen Johnson was incomplete.
Dominic Smith in on the coverage for Northwest. Brings up second down and 10 for the Indians.
That's going to bring up second and 10 now as the Indians sitting at their own 22-yard line. And it's a fumble by Mobbs. Mobbs scoops it back up inside the 20. Loses a few yards, and there is a flag on the play.
Mobbs in on the carry for Chattooga.
And look,
on the tackle for the Bruins.
looks like they waved off the penalty.
Brings up third down at about 13 for the Indians. The ball resting on their own 19-yard line.
Third and 13 now for the Indians. Going nowhere fast is this offense. And there's the pitch back. Lester picks up about 4 or 5. Out to maybe the 25-yard line. Northwest trying to get the ball back here with some time to do something.
Brings up 4th down and 8 for the Indians.
4th and 8. The Indians in another must-punt situation with 2 minutes on the clock. And while Hester's punts have been really good at flipping the field, Brooker and Morrison have showed that they don't need a whole lot of time to travel 95 yards and put up points. And the Indians do not want to go into the locker rooms down more than 13-0 like they are now. The Bruins had a really rough outing, a rainy, muddy day right here in Tunnel Hill against a surging Cahola Creek team who put together back-to-back wins for the first time in program history. But the game went to triple overtime, and the Bruins just felt like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. They rebounded from that loss with a big blowout win over Gordon Central and a really good game against a strong playoff contender North Murray team where they lost by just 1 point.
Flag on the play. Penalty against Northwest, too many men on the field.
12 men on the field for the Bruins, and the Indians get a little bit of a breather there. But now they're actually in sneak. If Hester could tuck this one and run, it's 4th and 2. And he's going to do it. Hester's going to pick up the first. There it is. First down, Nick Hester. That should be enough for an Indian first down.
Nick Hester on the keeper.
And first down Indians on a punt fake.
Tackle was made in there by Braxton.
That penalty, too many men on the field, really cost the Bruins there. Well, we'll see if the Indians can make them pay. They got the first down and about 70 yards to go. And there goes Hester with the keeper. Easy run for Hester out to about the 40-yard line.
Nick Hester pick up about 7 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 3.
And he got out of bounds, stopping the clock at 1:54. Second and long 3 for Hester and the Indians. They've got Lester in motion, and he's going to take the toss, forcing him to the sidelines. Ooh, he delivered a nice little shot there, and that may have got across the line and given the Indians a first down. It did, moving the chains. First down, Indians.
The ball resting on their 45-yard line. 1:46 to go here in the first half.
First down for the Indians now. Minute 46 to go here before the half. And the pitch coming the other way. This is
Hester's pushed out of bounds about the 49-yard line.
over the bench and into the seats goes Hester.
Out of bounds by Ramsey and Cummings.
Nice run for Nick Hester on the toss sweep.
8 on the play brings up second down and 2.
Brody Mobbs in now at quarterback with that toss sweep to Hester in motion. Full handoff up the middle. Number 8, Devin Heroach powers forward. Another Indian first down. Heroach down nearly to the 35-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 36. Clock still winding down under 1:30. The Indians finally got some momentum going here on offense. And there's the pitch again to Lester. Lester nowhere to go. Lester maybe a yard loss on the play. Lester trying to stretch it out.
Haas in on the tackle for the Bruins. Timeout, Chattooga.
And the Indians just can't get together a passing game here. The Bruins are able to just kind of pin their ears back and attack the run game. Their linebackers are really good laterally. They're just kind of stretching the field, traveling side to side, forcing Lester and Hester both to really try to break outside. The inside handoff to Devin Heroach, the fullback, was the biggest gain on the play, on the drive. Timeout stops things at 1:08. The Indians facing 2nd and 11. And there is the pitch, and he's got a man open. He's going deep to, oh, and there it is, touchdown, Jalen Johnson. Pass interference on the Bruins, and Jalen Johnson still makes the catch. Touchdown, Indians. On 2nd and 11, from their own 38-yard line. It's a 38-yard touchdown strike on a halfback pass. Mobbs made the pitch. Just the swing of momentum that the Indians needed here, headed into the locker rooms at halftime. Caroline Hodges now about to attempt the PAT. Hodges trying to make this a 6-point game. Brody Mobbs holding. Rowan Burdick on the long snap. And Hodges is good on the PAT. That's a 7-13, and we've got a one score possession here, a one possession game.
Northwest 13, Chattooga 7.
And now it's going to be up to the Indians defense. 60 seconds left in the hands of Brooker with Morrison out there. Anything could happen for the Bruins here.
Morrison and Hudson Gray will be deep for Northwest.
And it looks like Coach Robinson and the Bruins are looking for some sort of a trickery here by the Indians.
Hodges will be kicking off for Chattooga.
Hodges setting up the good hands team here on a kickoff. Her line is stacked pretty hard to the right there. Burdick, Mobbs, and the freshman, Zayden Cook, and the Bruins are gonna be content to let this one sail out of bounds.
Ball will go out of bounds.
Nice pooch attempt by Caroline Hodges. Looked like the Indians were trying to give a little of what they've been getting on kickoffs there.
Chattooga will be kicking over.
Stick around during halftime. We're going to try to catch you up on some of the scores going around the area. We've got reports at the half that Haralson County is up on Model 30-0. We're going to try to confirm that one. Pickens County, we're hearing it is 20-3 over Coosa. And obviously Trine has rescheduled their Dade County game. And there's the kickoff by Hodges. And some running room for the Bruins.
Morrison in on the kickoff return. He comes up about midfield maybe. Let's see.
Brought down on the far sidelines there. Good tackle from the Indians. But we could have a solid 53 seconds for the Bruins to try to go 50 yards. And you can see there, Coach Josh Robinson is definitely intent on trying to do that. For this to not be a rivalry game, both teams are really acting like it's a rivalry game. Brooker got 5 receivers split, and he's going deep. And kind of just overthrew that one there. I think there was some miscommunication with the receiver. Looked like the sophomore Hudson Gray was the intended receiver, and he cut his route short, and looked like Brooker was expecting a fly route there. Overshot his receiver a good 15 yards. That stopped the clock, though, 43 seconds. And there is the screen. Again, very effective and picks up a good 6 yards there for the Bruins.
Morrison in on the reception for the Bruins up to about the 45-yard line.
Looked like Zayden Perry in on that tackle. Clock ticking now, down under the 30-second mark. He's going for the short pass again. No, he's got a man over the middle. The seam route was there. Broken up. Looked like Sean Lester in. Smacked that one away.
Pass is incomplete, brings up 4th down and 5. 23.6 seconds
Looked like Jace Talley was the intended receiver on that one. Pass broken up by number 25, LaShawn Lester. And that's going to bring up 4th and 4 here. And with just 23 seconds remaining, now the Bruins don't want to give the Indians a short field. And they've elected to punt.
Gray will be punting for Northwest.
And a little bit of a botched punt, but still going to roll down inside the 20.
Chattooga will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 14-yard line.
I believe when you got Hester and Lester, you just give them a chance. I saw Hester make a long run earlier. Saw back by that boat. Way away from the point. Robinson still in it.
Here come the Indians now. 15 seconds remaining. We're going to see if they're just going to take a knee here and head into the locker rooms. And that's, oh! They took a knee, but it looked like the Bruins weren't happy with them taking a knee. Big defensive tackle there. It looked like he wanted to play some football. There we go. Some good sportsmanship there at the end. Some smacking of the hands and high-fiving. And stick around for some halftime action here. Great marching band performances from the Northwest Whitfield Band and the Chattooga Marching Indians. Thanks for joining us at Region 7AA Sports. We're going to catch you guys up with some around the area scores here in just a bit.
You may take the field for exhibition.
band is under the direction of Mr. Nathaniel Benoit, assisted by Christina Bryant and Ashley Hooker. Our color guard instructor is Brittany Norton. The band is under the student leadership of band captain Elizabeth Rodriguez and color guard captains Riley Rogers and Jackie Mendez. The band is under the field command of drum major Graciela Vina. Tonight's show is entitled Chronometry, the Study of Time. Drum major, is your band ready? Now sit back and enjoy the sights and sounds of the Northwest Whitfield High School sound of the Blazing Blue Marching Band.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Sounds of marching bands here. Chattooga and Northwest Whitfield both putting on great halftime performances. A few scores around the area. Obviously here at Tunnel Hill, the Bruins, Northwest Whitfield Bruins leading Chattooga Indians 13-7. Haralson County on top of Model 30-0. Pickens County on top of Coosa 20-3. Early reports are Fannin County is out early on Southeast Whitfield. Tryon High School in their makeup game with, well, actually they changed opponents after Dade County had to cancel due to COVID. Tryon now leading Howard 30-0. Big scores in Rome where Collins Hill, the Eagles, led by #1 recruit in the nation and FSU commit Travis Hunter, lead the Wolves 14-0. Darlington ahead of Heard County 10-0. If you have any scores around the area, please jump down in the chat box. Let us know.
other side will be Jalen Johnson.
And it looked like the line drive kickoff was fielded by the Indians, and we're back.
Chattooga will be having the ball at their own 42-yard line. Christian Heritage scores 14-13 over Heritage. Whitewater 14, Central 7. Calhoun 42, Risen 0. Fannin County beating Southeast, I believe, 35-0.
The handoff to Lester up the middle goes nowhere. Lester wrapped up. Looked like number 38, the cousin to Owen Brooker, Jax Brooker, the junior linebacker, making that tackle. Mob still in at QB now, and there's the quick pass out and in the dirt. Intended for Hester, but that pass was low and inside. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. The Indians feel like maybe they've got a little bit more use of Hester as a pass catching and running threat when Mobbs is in at quarterback. Mobbs, the senior, is another standout two-sport athlete for the Indians. Great on the hard court and a real key part of the Indians' defense here at corner. Timeout called by Chattooga. And in the second half, those timeouts are very valuable commodities. So for Coach Peak to be burning one here just seconds into the third quarter, that's got to be, he had to see something he didn't like. Looked like the ball was come out on that one and recovered by the Bruins. Turnover on 3rd and 9. Not the way that the Indians wanted this third quarter to start off. Spread formation, but looked like they might be going to Reyes up the middle. And the ball came out, went right into the hands of Jalen Johnson. It looked almost like Reyes pitched him the ball. So following the fumble by the Indians, the Bruins come back right back and return the favor.
Chattooga's got a first down and 10, the ball resting on their own 40-yard line.
So the Indians end up basically with a first down following the fumble. And the pitch to Lester. Lester cuts it up inside. Picks up a few on the play. Brought down by a slew of Bruins, including senior Junior Aguirre, the big guard. But not before Lester picks up about 5 on the play.
Second down and 5, the ball resting at the Indians' 45-yard line.
And the ball on the ground again. Hester dropped this one on the handoff and was able to recover it, but not before losing a few on the play. Back to the 41. And that brings up 3rd and 9 now for the Indians. Indians just trying to get a first down here. And handoff up the middle to the fullback, going nowhere. Sniffed right out there. Looked like Miles Mays possibly in on that one. A crew of Bruins there. I think he's going to get a gain of 1. And the 4th and 8 brings up a punt situation. Nice high punt from Hester. And a fair catch called and caught on the, looks about the 25-yard line. Adrian Reyes. Make it Hudson Gray with the punt reception there, and first down for Brooker and the Bruins. Brooker on the keeper. Sniffed out that time by the Indians.
Luton on the tackle for the Indians. We got back to the line of scrimmage to bring up second down and 10.
And there's the screen. And the ball's on the ground.
Pass intended to Ray Morrison, incomplete.
Ray Morrison drops the ball there. Another little post-play dead ball scuffle going on out there. I think Ray Morrison wasn't happy he didn't hang on to that one and didn't like being told about it. Another man in motion, and they're looking for the slant. Nothing going for the Bruins there. The Indians made some real nice adjustments to that screenplay and sniffed it out, forcing a 4th down there. Correction, make it 3rd and 10. No, it is a 4th down. It's a punt situation. Burdick and Hester back at at the 50-yard line to receive this punt. Looks like the Indians are going to try to get something going. It's a knuckleball. The bouncer fielded by Hester at the 45. Great tackle there. Braxton Floyd. Really good open field tackle there by Braxton Floyd. Prevents what could have been a breakaway run back. For the Indian offense, still set up at their own 47-yard line. Good field position here to start this drive. Brody Mobb staying in at the quarterback position. He's got Nick Hester now out at wide receiver. And looks like Big Billy Settlemore in at fullback along with Devin Heroach. The two big boys opening up a hole there for Sean Lester. Lester plows forward. That's going to be a first down, 10-yard run on first down for Lester. And that heavy package definitely moves some Bruin bodies off the line there. Mobb straightening out the call. Right back to Lester again. And Sean's got a little running room. Drugged down just before the line. Looked like number 45, Connor Cummings, on the tackle. And Cummings may have saved the touchdown there. Lester got 8 yards on the carry, and he was dragging Cummings and ready to go the distance. So the Indians have discovered some magic now with the two fullback set. And again, it's Settlemore and Heroach opening a hole. Lester just pounded it in. And looks like an injury timeout on the field. Heroach favoring a leg there. Fortunately, it does look like just a cramp for Heroach, who is in a lot of pain but should be able to walk that one off. For a team that has had a lot of layoff time due to COVID situations, there's bound to be a lot of cramping and banged up bodies out there.
Let's give Devon Heroach a big hand.
Heroach seems to be walking off on his own. That is one tough kid there. And the Indians seem to be just taking their time out there. No 4th and 1 and no sense of urgency. I mean, 3rd and 1 and
Timeout, Chattooga. That's their second timeout.
no urgency there. And a second timeout burnt by the Indians. Seems like the offense should have had time to figure out what they were going to do during the injury timeout. Heroach is going to have to sit for at least a play here. So the combo that they had working so well with Hiroch and Settlemore isn't going to be possible here. And the Bruins defense not wanting to give up the first down. Looks like Burdick's going to come in for Hiroch. Nice blocking up front, but really good job by the Bruins linebackers there, flying in, making the tackle for a loss. Again, it's Connor Cummings coming up big. 3-yard loss on the play, and Indians now really in a must-go-for-it situation. They don't want to punt from here. And there's the handoff to Lester. Definitely miscommunication by the Indian offense. Looked like several players weren't sure what the play call was. A lot of bodies running into each other, and the Bruins defense holds, forcing a turnover on downs. And it's going to be an inside handoff. Reyes picking up a few. Looks like they're going to spot him down at the 38-yard line. A lot of motion up front. Went back to Reyes again. Looked like Devin Hiroch sniffing that one out. Nothing doing. Maybe another yard on the play up to the 39-yard line. Big 3rd and 6 here for the Bruins. Bruins passing game has been on point tonight. And there is the screen. Indians came in to stop that one. 4th and 2 now for the Bruins, and a decision for Coach Josh Robinson. Looked like Bowden Heathcock getting in on that action for the tackle. 4th and a long 2 here for the Bruins. Oh, and somebody got a piece of that one, and it's fielded by Burdick. Burdick showing that he can run the ball with the same intent that he tackles. Burdick returns the punt out to the Indian 48-yard line. This defensive stand by both teams, good adjustments by both defensive coordinators here over the half. Both teams came out playing a lot stingier up front. Mobbs now under center. Mixing up things in the backfield, but it looks like they may have some motion here. False start on the Indians. First and 15 now as the Indians offense going backwards. And there is the pitch to Hester. Nick Hester had nothing but daylight around the side and slipped and fell. No gain on the play. Second and 15 now for the Indians. Mobs in motion here. Nowhere to go for Hester. And
Hester was running the ball.
linebacker Jax Brooker dragging Hester down. A big horse collar tackle there, but no call on the field. And Hester is down. Hester getting a round of applause, limping off the field. I think the home crowd's actually cheering to see him go. So now the Indians facing 3rd and 24 after the big tackle there by Brooker, Jax Brooker. Jalen Johnson split wide right. The only passing threat, and the ball's on the ground. And you can tell the Indians' offensive timing has just really been sloppy here today. That pitch was kind of out in the Indians are just a little shook up there, and that's going to be another loss. And 4th and a quarter mile. And looked like Billy Settlemore came in to try to attempt this punt, and didn't go so well. So maybe out to the 35-yard line.
Northwest have the ball 1st and 10 from the Chattooga 35-yard line.
Well, the Indians are having a everything that could go wrong here. And still somehow only trailing 7-13. Morrison in motion for Brooker, and Brooker's just going to tuck it and run. And there is Xander Cook to put him down.
Cook in on the tackle, Brooker in on
And we got another Indian down.
Indian on the field, that's number 8.
Devin Heroach still nursing that leg. About a 2-yard pickup for Brooker on that carry, tackled by Xander Cook. Lone back beside Brooker. And it's going to be the inside handoff. And rocked again there by Burdick. Not before Reyes picks up another Bruin first down. Another handoff inside. Xander Cook there again on the tackle. Looked like Bubba Bass in there with him. Bass and Cook in on there for the tackle, but about a 6-yard gain. Quarterback keeper for Brooker. And Burdick again on the tackle. Smart play calling here by the Bruins. They're just picking away at the Indian defense. 5-6 yards of play. And they're down inside the 10. And that's Reyes walking in from 6 yards out. Touchdown, Bruins. Going for 2. Not. And the 2-point conversion attempt is good to Morrison. The Bruins back up 21-7. Third quarter now, down to 1 play remaining, and the Indians fading fast here. Can't get their offense going. They've been backing up the whole time, and a lot of Indians getting banged up. Heroach has been down. Hester is limping. Lowenberg's been ejected. The Indians are a depleted force, and Owen Brooker and the Bruins are really making them pay. Good defensive work, though, by Xander Cook and Billy Settlemore both tonight, still having a good performance. Some good tackles out there by Jake Dawson and Bubba Bass coming in at the linebacker positions. They're going to be relied on more here in the fourth quarter with Devin Heroach banged up. And Burdick has been sacrificing his body on both sides of the ball and keeping the score manageable with a lot of big tackles. And the Bruins going to kick this one deep, and it's going to go out of bounds. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, but it looks like they're going to have to kick this one off again.
kick it. Put 3 seconds back on the clock, but not 3.8.
And there's the kickoff again. This one fielded by Burdick. Burdick's got a little running room. Burdick bringing this one across the midfield. And that will be the official end of the third quarter. Burdick and Lester not ready to go quietly into the night here. Still a lot of heart, a lot of fight in these guys. The two seniors trying to rally the troops, get them fired back up. So far tonight, unofficially, we got Lester with 15 carries and 74 yards to lead the Indian offense, and Aiden Reyes, 11 carries and 49 yards with a touchdown for the Bruins. But it's the Indian offense that has really struggled to get things going here tonight. That big return by Burdick has set the offense up with their best starting position of the night at all the way down to the Northwest Whitfield 38-yard line. The Bruins have put up just 81 yards on the ground total tonight, but 133 yards in the air from Brooker's 14 of 27 passing and 2 touchdowns. Over 50% and 2 touchdowns is always a good place to start, especially for a high school quarterback. And here come the Indians. And there's the pitch to Lester. Lester cuts it up inside, picks up a few. Give him 2 yards on the carry. Owen Brooker had been getting it done on offense for the Bruins all night, and it is his cousin, Jax Brooker, Mr. Consistency for the Bruins defense. Another big tackle there from Brooker. 2nd and 9 for the Indians. Another pitch to Lester. And a little running room that time. Bobbing and weaving by the senior, down about 3 yards shy of the first down. Let's call it 3rd and a long 2 here from the 31-yard line. And there's another pitch to Lester. Connor Cummings there to ride Lester out of bounds. Only about a yard pickup for Lester on that one. Couldn't quite get outside. 4th down for the Indians. 4th and a long 2-yard line. Long 2 yards here. And there is the pitch to Lester. Lester cuts it up inside. And he's not going to get there. Jax Brooker there to make the stop on 4th down. Nothing going right for the Indians offense here tonight. And the defense back out there again to try to grind this Bruin offensive passing attack down. Now that the that Owen Brooker has really carved up the offense with his passing in the first 3 quarters. They've been taking big 5-6 yard chunks on the ground game attack. Reyes and Brooker taking turns running it right up the middle. And Reyes back inside. And there's a big first down gain from Reyes right there. Adrian Reyes padding his stats here in the 4th quarter, moving the chains, controlling the clock. Indian defense a little out of position, but it's going to be another run. Devin Haroch there to roll him up. No place to go for Reyes. Devin Haroch with a tackle for a loss there, about a 1 yard loss for Reyes on that play. And the flag on the play could be a dead ball foul.
Personal foul against Chattooga.
And that's going to be a personal foul on the Indians. 15 yards and an automatic first down. Dead ball, personal foul on the Indians.
Northwest have first down and 10. The ball racing on the 42-yard line of Chattooga.
It's like the offensive coordinator getting the Bruins fired up here. The Bruins having lost 2 games by a combined 7 points. They do not want to take their foot off the gas here tonight. They want to show they can finish the game. Brooker, big play from Brooker. Another big hole there and a 43-yard touchdown run from Owen Brooker. And the Bruins have started the roll here as the Indian defense has worn down.
Hold will be attempting the extra point. Holding to be Floyd.
Grant Holder in to kick, and that's going to be a good PAT. And the Bruins extend their lead to 28-7 with 9.5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter here. This is Region 7 AA Sports. The Chattooga Indians now trailing 28-7 in the 4th quarter, and an exhausted defense, a depleted offense, struggling to get anything going out here. The defense just left on the field drive after drive. And Owen Brooker there showed his wheels. Great run by the junior quarterback. Around the region, reports are Pickens County now up 34-10 on Coosa. Haralson County up on Model 43-0. Last number showed Fannin County up on Southeast Whitfield, 35-6. And the pooch kick fielded at the 37-yard line. Bowden Heathcock there.
First down and 10 for the Indians. The ball resting on their own 37-yard line.
Couple yards on the carry from Devin Heroach.
Heroach in on the carry for the Indians, pick up about 2.5. Wheeler in on the tackle for the Bruins.
Going to give Heroach about a 3-yard pickup on there. Another carry. Has a keeper by, or it looked like a pitch to Zayden Perry and lost a couple on the play.
A loss on the play, say about 3, brings up third down and 13. Ramsey in on the tackle for the Bruins.
Third and 13 for the Indians offense. Jax Brooker there to make another tackle for the Bruin defense. And the Indian offensive line has just struggled here tonight. And Indians can do nothing but punt, facing 4th and 13 on their own 35-yard line. Another nice high punt. Fielded on the run at the 40, but he called a fair catch. Number 2, Hudson Gray on the fair catch. Brooker going back to the inside. Looks like number 23, Cameron Collins on that carry. Good pickup by Collins on the first down.
Wooten on the tackle for the Indians.
Again, Collins. Zayden Perry there with the tackle. Cameron Collins helping the Bruins move the chains here. Keep that clock ticking now down to 6.5 minutes remaining in the game. A lot of hands on the hips and heavy breathing out there from the Indian defense. Looks like Coach Roberts is going to let the clock wind down before calling a timeout here. Ate up all of that play clock. Let the clock get down to 6:14. Coach Robinson can't want any of his starters to get hurt here this late in the game, sporting a 21-point lead. But he does not appear to want to take his starters out. Burdick and Jalen Johnson in there to bring down Cameron Collins. Big first down run from Cameron Collins. Just gashing the Indians on the ground here. 2nd and 1 now again. Robinson going to tell Brooker just to work this play clock down. Looking to the sidelines, just watching the clock tick, waiting for the coaches go ahead. And again, Collins up the middle, met by Big Billy Settlemore there. A loss of a yard on the play. They're going to give him forward progress and back to the line of scrimmage. That's generous. 3rd and 1, and Coach Robinson knows getting these first down here important to his team's ability to finish a game down the road. Collins right up the middle, brought down by Jake Dawson, but not before he picks up another Northwest first down. Hand off to Cameron Cummins again at the middle. Cameron Collins picks up no gain on the play. They're going to call him down at the line of scrimmage. Just pounding the ball here, eating up the clock. Little bobbled pitch there. Burdick there on the stop. Again, No loss on the play, but maybe a yard loss, 3rd and 11. Ray Morrison smart to stay inbounds on that play, keep the clock running, down under 3 minutes. And run. And the middle of the line just disappeared. Cameron Collins went 13 yards untouched for a big nail in the coffin run. Burdick on the tackle.
Reyes on the carry inside the 10-yard line down to about the 9 for the Bruins.
Reyes down inside the 10-yard line, brought down by Burdick. The big offensive line from Northwest Whitfield just really wearing down that front for the Indians. And with no Carter Lowenberg in there, it's a different look and feel for the Indians defense. Senior Chandler Laney doing his best to fill those shoes of Carter Lowenberg, but again, the size difference for this Northwest Bruins offensive line compared to the Chattooga defense, especially a 3-man front. It's a big difference up there, and over the course of 4 quarters, it has really just wore the Indians down. This was a 7-13 ball game midway through the 3rd quarter. Now 7-28 with a minute to go, and the Bruins could easily score again here, sitting on the 9-yard line. Aiden Reyes now with 72 yards on 14 carries. Owen Brooker with 63 yards on 10 carries. Cameron Collins with 39 yards on 8 carries. And it looks like almost a victory formation spread here. I don't know. Yeah, they're just going to put 3 guys back deep behind the quarterback and make sure the ball doesn't get loose. And they're going to take a few final snaps here just to close this one out. And the Indians are not going to stop this one. The clock's down under a minute, and the home crowd is filing out. They have witnessed their Bruins bring their record even to 2-2 on the season, while the Indians' offensive woes continue as they fall to 0-2 here in Tunnel Hill, Georgia. They've got a rescheduled game, or actually a makeup game next week, which should have been their bye week before starting region play. They have scheduled the Heritage School down in Noonan, Coweta County, south of Atlanta, and that game will happen next weekend. So you can tune in for more Region 7 AA action. We'll keep you posted with scores from around the area and around Region 7 AA. Thank you for joining us here, courtesy of the Crushed Tomato on the Square in downtown Lafayette. Go check them out.